I stayed at the Hôtel Duc de St-Simon recently, and I am going to give my honest thoughts about it. For the best price for this hotel, check out the links in the description. Arrival and check-in experience. When we arrived at Hôtel Duc de St-Simon, we were greeted by the incredibly friendly staff who made us feel right at home. The check-in process was smooth and efficient, and they even offered to store our luggage since we arrived before the official check-in time. It was a great start to our stay, setting the tone for a delightful experience in this charming Parisian hotel. Room, bathroom, and amenities. The room at Hôtel Duc de St-Simon was a cozy little retreat filled with charming decor that really captured that Parisian vibe. I loved how spacious the bathroom was, complete with a lovely tub that made for a relaxing soak after a long day of exploring the city. The amenities, like the comfy bed and quality linens, made it feel like a home away from home, perfect for unwinding after all the sightseeing. Location and surroundings. The location of Hôtel Duc de St-Simon is absolutely perfect. I loved being just a short stroll away from the iconic Musée d'Orsay and the Seine River, which made my sightseeing super easy. Plus, the charming streets of Saint-Germain-des-Prés were right around the corner, filled with cute cafes and shops, definitely a vibe that made my Paris experience even more special. Food, drinks, and dining options. When it comes to food, I have to say, breakfast at Hôtel Duc de St-Simon was a delightful experience. Each morning, I found myself in this charming little cellar, surrounded by rustic decor that really set the mood for a cozy start to the day. The buffet offered a nice selection. Think fresh fruits, cheeses, and pastries that made my taste buds dance. I especially loved the croissants, though I heard some guests wished they were a bit fluffier. The staff was super friendly, always ready to pour a fresh pot of coffee or tea, which just made the whole vibe even more inviting. It was a perfect way to fuel up before heading out to explore the beautiful streets of Paris. What's it like to stay here? Staying here is like stepping into a charming slice of Parisian life. The Hôtel Duc de St-Simon has this cozy vibe that makes you feel right at home, with its beautifully decorated rooms and warm, welcoming staff. I loved how quiet it was, especially at night, perfect for a restful sleep after a day of exploring. The location is spot on, just a short stroll from the Seine and the Musée d'Orsay, so I could easily pop out for a croissant or two whenever I wanted. The breakfast in the charming cellar was a highlight. I enjoyed a delicious spread while soaking in the lovely ambiance. Plus, the little touches, like having a minibar stocked with goodies, made my stay even better. I also appreciated the attention to detail in the decor. It felt authentically French yet comfortable. Honestly, I can't wait to return and experience that cozy charm all over again. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Here's what I liked about the hotel. Amazing location. I love being so close to all the major attractions like the Musée d'Orsay and the Seine River. It made exploring Paris super easy and convenient. Charming atmosphere. The hotel has this beautiful classic Parisian vibe that made me feel like I was living in a movie. The decor is just stunning. Friendly staff. The staff were incredibly welcoming and helpful throughout my stay. They really went out of their way to make sure I had everything I needed. Comfortable rooms. My room was cozy, clean, and had a lovely view of the garden. The bed was super comfy, which was perfect after a long day of sightseeing. Here's what I disliked about the hotel. Small rooms. I did find the room to be a bit on the small side, which is pretty typical for Paris, but it was still manageable for my stay. My overall rating for this hotel would be 9.2. So, would I stay here again? Absolutely. My experience at Hôtel Duc de St-Simon was fantastic, from the charming decor to the friendly staff who made me feel right at home. The location was perfect for exploring Paris, and after a long day of sightseeing, I loved retreating to the peaceful atmosphere of the hotel. I can't wait to return. Thanks for watching. I added links from all hotel booking providers in the description, so you can find the best price for this hotel. Make sure you check out the description below.